Hallo zurück zu The Adventures of Nick and Willikins. Hier sind wir sind gerade dabei, sagen wir mal, einen Mord aufzuklären. Wir gucken mal hier im Speisesaal, ob sich da was findet. Direkt gehen wir mal in die Küche. Da haben wir ja noch was zu essen vielleicht. Warte, dick. Hatten wir das schon?
Keep your filthy jokes to yourself, please. We try our best, despite appearances to the contrary, to maintain an air of dignity here. Everything in...
Seife.
Master Nick insisted on the sort of washing soap that's deliberately abrasive to my hands.
Oh, ehrlich gesagt weiß ich jetzt gerade nicht, was wir tun sollen. Gehen wir nochmal hier in den Nebenraum. Wir müssen doch irgendwo hier jetzt was machen können. Moment, das habe ich gerade nicht angeklickt. Der Nicht-Knoblauch.
I'm not prepared to say what this is, but it's most certainly not garlic. We are not, I feel it's important to point out, French.
Das habt ihr schon 100-mal gesagt, aber naja. Der britische Adel stammt nun mal größtenteils aus der Normandie von William the Conqueror. Das hatten wir uns alle schon angeguckt. Man könnte ja was damit nicht so klar einfach da durch.
I dare speculate what's even in this bottle. I'm dead certain it isn't wine.
Hier in seinem Keller ist da noch was. Okay, jetzt habe ich wirklich keine Ahnung, was wir machen sollen. Haben wir denn im Inventar noch?
One must admire its directness, I suppose. That detective fellow gave me this. It's meant to track my progress in gathering the 4 elements that can exonerate Master Nick. Motive, murder weapon, proof of sanity, and a witness. As of now, I've managed to locate none of them.
Dann reden wir doch mal mit Nick, was der für ein Motiv hat, finde ich.
Excuse me, Master Nick.
Willikins, you heard that quirky detective. Stop running your bloody gob and go exonerated me of this crime. Also, I think he said something about a colouring book.
Ah, yes. My goals have indeed been clearly demarcated in the form of a child's activity book. Though surely you mean colouring, sir?
Why, what did I say?
Sind mal höflich.
May I assist you in some way, sir?
With what?
You mean apart from exonerating you of the murder charges?
The what now?
Never mind. I assume you'll ring the bell if you need me.
You should never assume, Willikins. It makes an arse out of... Wait a tick, that'd be assume, wouldn't it?
Frag dich mal nach Motiv.
Sir, do you know any reason why someone might have murdered the gentleman in our entrance hall?
Is this like in weddings when the vicar asks if anyone has any reason why these two shouldn't be wed?
Almost nothing like that, sir.
Can't help you then, mate. Also, you're not my mate. I don't know why I just said that.
I don't know why you say most things, sir.
I think it has something to do with Free Willy.
Sir, the corpse in our entrance hall.
I thought it was a foyer. Foyer? Foyer. God, how do you say that anyway?
We'll circle back to that. My concern is the gaping hole in said corpse, and I was hoping you might have some insight as to what may have created it.
Willikins, what have I told you about hope?
You say that hope is the thing with feathers, and I should consider myself allergic to feathers.
Too right.
Except when I'm tending to your pet budgie.
Now, the budgie's the exception that proves the rule, isn't it?
Sir, is there any chance you saw anything relating to the murder downstairs? I realize it's a bit of an inconvenience to ask, but this may help prevent you from being England's first victim of capital punishment since Harold Wilson was Prime Minister.
Was Harold Wilson sent to the gallows? Core, I knew the Beatles were cross with him in that Taxman song, but I didn't realise they had the power to order someone dead.
Never mind. I'll sort this one out myself then.
Knock yourself out, Willikins. Only do try not to knock yourself out.
Können auch
If you were
rausgehen,
unconscious, I
oder?
wouldn't have anyone to summon to clean up your worthless body.
Können wir gleich machen, ne?
I don't suppose you have any sort of documented proof of your own sanity lying about, sir.
What makes you think I'm sane, Willikins?
Because that would diminish the very real struggle undertaken by genuinely mentally ill people. You're not insane, sir. You're just an arsehole.
I feel like I should be offended by that, Willikins. Am I offended by that?
Oh, probably, but then you noticed something shiny and forgot all about it.
Forgot all about what?
Sir, I must insist that you allow me to look under your bed.
Willikins, I've decided to try being indecisive. I always wanted to be a logical paradox.
Really, sir? Is that what you've always wanted to be today?
And so, in answer to the question, may I look under the bed, I say to you, I don't know.
You don't know.
That's right.
Sir, you realize I'm doing all of this to exonerate you of the rather serious murder charges that are currently hanging over you.
Then you better help me make up my mind quickly, hadn't you?
Very well. Yes, I may look under your bed.
Not good enough. I need you to introduce some kind of random element. A device of some sort that will make the decision for me in a satisfyingly unpredictable fashion.
Sir, you're just needlessly complicating things at this point.
Oh, you always say that. Now off you go.
Okay, let's go.
Well, you can stay out of there. That area is off limits to you.
Schade. Kann ich dir was geben?
Bit of a reach, don't you think?
Thanks, Willikins. Proper mental care is no joking matter.
Indeed, sir. We shan't be making snarky comments about that.
Too right.
Okay, kann ich hier Wurst geben?
Your breakfast, sir.
Willikins, a palate as advanced as mine is not interested in the taste of one food. I told you to combine them. Willikins, let me put this in a way you'll understand. Go downstairs and prepare me some proper brekkie.
Ah, will schon, das noch ab. Naja. Ist ein Rattengift?
No.
Schade. Ein Seil.
I don't feel that this is a good use of my rather limited available time.
Oh, ich fänd's lustig, wenn du den da so einseilst.
I'd rather not, if it's all the same.
Also, ich geh mal nach draußen. Im Vorgarten.
I've always thought this thing was a bit unsettling, but I'm also fairly certain that there should be two of them. Surely one of them didn't just get up and walk away, though, did it? And do I actually want an answer to this question? This is where the birds live.
Boah, hätte ich jetzt nicht gedacht.
I know how he feels. I want to vomit all the time, too.
Was soll man nicht machen? Nein, den Garten. Boah, die Sonne ist wirklich hell.
This hedge maze began as a topiary animal, a very tall, very square snake.
Macht er wohl was heute. Sicher. Aber ich darf angucken.
Master Nick believes this is a TARDIS.
Oh,
A
das läuft
vast
ja
improvement over that time he believed it was a Portaloo. Master Nick's latest ill-conceived project, one in a series, collect them all, is his so-called Hedge Maze of Doom. These are the plans for Phase 2. By Stage 6, I believe the intention is to incorporate the whole of England to one massive, impassable maze. So, we'll all have that to look forward to, I suppose.
Heute und so aus.
Morning Glory, that's all I want.
wir noch weiter.
Neither rain, nor snow, nor glom of knit will keep me from fetching Master Nick's very important hardware store circulars. It's just a jumble of numbers and letters which apparently communicate some vital piece of information to the Royal Mail. It says 00D4L4Y. It's called the Hedge Maze of Doom for a reason. I dare not venture any further.
Oh, Rosemary's for
Respekt auch.
Dare you enter Nick Hall's Maze of Doom? So nice of Master Nick to offer a choice. He doesn't usually bother. I believe, in this instance, I daren't. This has been struck by lightning 37 times, which is 3 less times than I have.
Oh! Was heißt, wir hier noch machen? Vielleicht können wir da ums Haus rum. Nein. Spaß gekriegt.
This was left by an activist of some sort. It appears to have been left here somewhere around the time our deceased friend arrived in the entrance hall.
Könnte man nicht mit dem Gnom umgebracht haben?
It seems that someone attempted to deliver a package around the time of the murder. I wonder if the delivery person saw anything. It appears to have one of those bloody QR codes on it that everyone seems to think people actually use. This one looks more like an owl to me.
Können wir gleich nochmal 2 Leute anrufen. Können wir mit dem Gnom kombinieren mit dem Anmalbuch?
No.
Sichel?
How would that even work?
Ja, könnte man nicht. Hätte man ihn nicht mit der Sichel umbringen können? Der Theorie. Weiß es nicht.
Bit of a reach, don't you think?
Ja, wahrscheinlich. Dann weiß ich jetzt nicht, was wir tun sollen. Ich rufe einfach mal die Telefonnummer an. Vielleicht gibt es ja was. Aktivisten.
Blay, hello.
Oh, Dracula. Sind wir mal aggressiv.
See here, you left a bit of rubbish on our front door, and now I've some urgent questions for you.
Before you ask your questions, I have a question for you. How many chlorofluorocarbons is an acceptable number of chlorofluorocarbons?
The seasoning you get when you order a Chinese?
No, that's monosodium glutamate. Also bad. You mortals are so woefully ignorant about this planet and its precious
Ja,
resources.
das frisst Menschenblut.
The answer,
Das hätte so
by the
viel
way,
besser.
was none. None chlorofluorocarbons. Ha 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 ha.
Wait, mortals? Are you not a mortal?
No, I'm a vampire. Can't you tell? Blay.
I thought it might be rude to assume.
Listen, I could potentially leave for eternity, and I'd rather not do it on a world choked with styrofoam Big Mac containers and plastic shopping bags.
I believe we call those, respectively, polystyrene and polyethylene.
I don't care what you call them. Just stop throwing them into the ocean.
So this is why you came to our home this morning, to lecture us about going green?
Correct. I hate going out during the day for obvious reasons, but my car runs on clean solar energy. Such irony is the story of my life. Or unlife, if you prefer.
I most certainly do not. Now, as much as I'd love to continue this conversation into eternity, I shall come to the point. Did you happen to witness, or I suppose cause, the murder that took place here earlier?
Certainly not. Decomposing corpses are the absolute worst greenhouse gas emitters.
Oh Gott.
Had I encountered one, I would have done everything in my power to get it on ice, because...
Yes, very well. I've heard all I need, thank you.
I could come by again with some literature. Printed on recycled paper, of course.
Thank you. Good day.
Okay. Er hat anscheinend nichts gesehen. Rufen wir nochmal hier die Lieferung hier an. Stuffbringers.
Welcome to Stuff Bringers Intercontinental, a division of Ed Arnold Industries, a subsidiary of Corpco International LLC. If you're calling to inquire about a delivery, please say the 64-digit tracking number now.
613.
Or, if you'd prefer to speak to an operator, simply say operator.
Oh, thank heavens. Operator.
I heard you say operator. Is this correct?
Yes.
Please hold. An operator will be with you shortly.
Well, I was walking o'er the hill, I heard a wail, 'twas mighty shrill, a weeping made by the twin pine small, heard her sob, I saw her fall. You know that it's on, break the sucker to the breaking dawn, put my love at your skull, y'all, just like this,
Dauert
big
ein bisschen.
voices in your head, pop, pop, pop.
Stuff Bringers Intercontinental, this is Deirdre. How may I help you?
Sind mal freundlich.
Hello, miss. I don't mean to trouble you, but we've had a rather unfortunate incident here at Nick Hall, and I was hoping I might speak with a delivery driver of yours who came by earlier today.
Do you have the delivery slip that the driver left behind?
I have, yes.
And could you describe to me the animal that the QR code on the slip most closely resembles?
Oh. Lol.
An owl. Definitely an owl.
Good, good. Right, now then, what is your postcode?
Of course. Our postcode is 00D4L4Y.
Good, good. Now then, I'll need the name of two of any of the recipient's direct ancestors.
Petunia.
Well, there's good great Aunt Petunia who lives downstairs.
Right, that's one.
Nehmen wir mal Christinia. Kenn ich nicht.
Good great Uncle Petunia's husband?
This may shock you to discover, sir, but no, that's not the correct answer.
Nehmen wir das Pferd.
Thaddeus Q. Nickington IV?
Well, technically that name is in our records, but it also clearly states that this individual is a horse. So, relative or not, I'm ruling it inadmissible.
Vielleicht die Person hier?
Lady Beatrice. Her painted likeness smiles upon me every time I pass through our dining room.
Excellent, sir. That was all I required.
Oh, really? Only that?
I shall now connect you to the delivery driver you're trying to reach. Please
Frage
hold.
ist auch gleich vorbei.
Very well.
Stuff Bringers Intercontinental, this is Deirdre. How may I help you?
Oh, no. Hello again, Deirdre. I thought I was to be connected to the delivery driver.
Yes, speaking. A lady can drive a truck and answer phones, you know.
I suppose you truly can have it all, then. Listen, there was a rather unpleasant incident here at the hall this morning, and I was wondering if you'd seen anything untoward during your visit.
You mean the murder?
Yes, that is exactly what I mean.
As it happens, I did see the incident, yes, sir. However, in order to provide you with further details, I shall need you to fill out Inquiry Form 6B and speak with my manager. I'm just fooling with you, sir. What, do you need me to call the police and promise to report what I saw as an official witness?
That would be wonderful, yes, thank you. And if it's not too much trouble, could you tell me what you saw first?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you, sir. Goodbye!
Gut. Punkt 1 ist erledigt. Denn das mit dem Messer fand ich gerade ziemlich verdächtig. Ja, wir es mit einem Messer gesagt haben. Ist da vielleicht das Messer angebracht. Und direkt danach beenden wir aber auch die Folge. Und Moment, wir können gleich bestimmt den Officer anrufen, was die ihm erzählt hat.
Inspired after a trip to the bank.
Okay. Wir reden nochmal ganz kurz mit dem Officer und dann beende ich auch die Folge.
You've reached the offices of Clever Ruse, home of the great detective Clever Ruse. Speaking to you now is the great detective himself, Clever Ruse.
Mr. Ruse?
Call me Clever.
Rather. I was wondering if you could
Kennen wir schon? Nein, der hat uns nicht zu sagen. Gut, dann beende ich die Folge. Tschüss, mit Ös.